Eddie Inzauto here, editor-in-chief of GamerNode.com, and I'm bringing you our first of a new preview video series that we're calling the Quick Play, or perhaps First Run, or maybe Test Drive. We're still figuring it out, and our first game that we're looking at is Eschalon Book 3. Now let me tell you a little bit about Quick Play, what it really is. We're just going to be taking a quick look at a new game or a pre-release game that you may or may not know about, just to give you an idea of what's going on with the game, what it's about, how we feel about it in our first journey into the game. It's not going to be a very critical analysis, but it will be a conversation and a discussion about how it feels to play the game. So with Eschalon, spelled Eschalon, I don't know why it's actually spelled like that, but this is what I would call an old school RPG. We're going to start a new adventure here, just to give you an idea of the way it starts out. It's very D&D like, as you can see here. I'm gonna, as with any Dungeons and Dragons sort of tabletop RPG based game, you start by rolling your attributes. So I guess I'll just take that, and then we're going to add points. I'm going to make myself some sort of strong fighter guy. Concentration, mental focus. Each of these attributes has an effect on, you see at the bottom of the screen there, on certain ratings and other abilities, just like in any D&D based system. I don't know. We'll do that. It's a lot of points. Okay, that looks good. We're going to name this guy Edward the Great. And we're going to be a male. We can check out our portrait here. Oops, that's custom. We can click our portrait, change what we look like. I'm going to have the sweet beard and mustache. You choose where you're from, which also has an effect on your skills. I will take no interest in the story and just pick the one that has speed and strength. And we will be... what do these do? I'll avoid curses. Your axiom gives you different benefits, usually with your magic or your resistance to curses and blessings. And I will be a fighter. And you get skill points. We're going to move down here into weapons. Cleaving weapons. We'll take cleaving weapons. We'll take bludgeoning weapons. We have swords. Forget piercing. Perhaps armor. We'll take armor, light, heavy, and shields, and that'll be that. You can do a lot more complex things. Dodge gives you better chances of not being hit by your enemies. You can hide in shadows, maybe if you're a rogue. There are different skills for magic. Something like skullduggery is disarming traps, repairing your items, picking locks, a variety of things. Pretty standard. And yes, we're ready to exit. Let's get into this game. Normally it takes me about 30 minutes just to name a character. We'll continue on normal difficulty. And then another hour to figure out my stats and what I actually want to play. A flash of light, the sensation of rapid movement. You're not sure how much time passed. You have the Crux of fire. You're looking for the one. You're trying to find civilization. Okay. So, as you can see, this is not the peak of visual technology in games, and you have a lot of reading to do. like in your quest journal that's flashing here. We're trying to locate a village or town. Now, we can open up this thing, put on some hemp sandals, and grab some gold. And right over here we find our equip items, and we find our inventory. You can drag your items to your feet. I don't have a weapon. So now we're in power combat mode, and now we're in finesse combat mode. Now we're in parry mode. Now we're in normal combat mode. So there's a lot of detail in what you can do here, and it'll take a lot of exploring the game's systems to become perfectly familiar and adept with it. But starting out, if you have a basic understanding of how more traditional RPGs work, you shouldn't have too much trouble. Okay, so I want to take all of this stuff, but I don't know that there's a way to select it all, so we'll do it that way. Back into our inventory, we can put on a shirt, we can equip a weapon, we can eat a plum, we can carry water, or we can get out of here. One thing that I'm not a big fan of in Eschalon Book 3 is the way targeting objects works. So, for example, I'm too far away to attack, so I have to step closer and then attack, rather than just knowing when I click on this bog roach that I want to walk to it in order to hit it. I think that's an unnecessary extra step. It doesn't really contribute to your skill, the necessary skill in playing the game, so it's not a challenge issue, it's just the fact that it's tedious. So here again, object is obscured. Well, I want to walk to it, so I have to click that way, then walk over to it. Now I can pick up my dagger and my hemp gloves. I think we'll find a town in this direction. Let's go where the roaches live. See, again, I tried to click on it from far away. Silly me. If you're a magic user, you don't have that problem as frequently as a fighter, because you can blast them from afar. And so to move, you don't actually use WASD. I don't think a controller works in this game. There's just far too much to click. It's really a very specific interface designed for the mouse and keyboard. The way you move is by clicking on the ground, on the map around you, and holding down that mouse button. And as you can see, as I move the mouse, the arrow changes the direction that I'm actually moving. Die, roach. All the burritos are mine. Get out of my restaurant. Okay. We found Rockhammer Mining Corporation. And we've completed a quest and gained experience points. Who would know about gemstones? These are the woes in controlling the game. Okay, in we go. Let's talk to Mr. Man over here. Or Mrs. Woman. A fair dwarvish woman with fire-red braided hair. Okay. Here we go. The road calls me. I shall be off. My quest journal now says we must go to the basalt dunes. Okay. Whoa, way over here? Goodness. Okay. The air here is humid and heavy, and the ground feels spongy below your feet. Insects swarm around you, buzzing in your ears and biting any exposed skin they can. Oh my god, he's dead! I'll take his book. Cool. Dead guy. Helps us out. Let's read his book. The Sailor's Journal. Gamble day 3. Small settlement. Unable to maintain course. Okay. I don't want to waste your time. Plus, you can read it on your own when you pick up this game on Steam. It has recently been greenlit and is going live quite soon. Okay. Oop. That was a bad guess. I figured M might bring up the map. So, could this be where we are? I see a gap in this river. Not much of a river. Let's go with... What is this garbage? Back up! Swarm of insects? I am paralyzed! No! Die! I'm paralyzed again! Uh-oh. It's all over, folks. It's all over. Ugh. I need roach legs. Nope. I've met my demise. Let's run away. Oh, I'm so slow now. So there's something to be said for preparation in Eschalon. This lady. I need to sleep. I'll take it. Yeah. Oh, and I'm healthy. And I have a blood boil. What is this? Severe fever. How do we fix this? Excuse me, General Manager. I'm too far away to yell at you, so I'll have to walk over manually. Well, in order to prepare, I will need to earn some coin, and I'll need to get some equipment and make myself stronger. Let's see what he says. There's some dwarves and some goblins. Let's figure out how to make money, because this might be the way that we actually play this game, when you can't go anywhere. Okay. Sure, let's kill insects. This is familiar. Quest-based RPGing. We're still hurting here with our blood boils, so I figure we can go talk to Arima, our friend here, and see what she's got for sale. Okay, so can't heal myself of my blood boil. I'm going to have to go make money in the mine. So, I mean, this game is essentially Skyrim, you know, just with better graphics. Oh, they see if they have an armor rating. This does have armor rating. And my shirt didn't. And this does. Okay, let's go for this guy. Let's pick that up. Get some bracers. Stuff with armor. The sandals had a rating of 1. These boots have a rating of 2. They're in crappy condition. I hope I didn't buy stuff in poor condition. No, it's in perfect condition. Pick up this skull cap. Looking good. Let me get out of here. And get out of here. So, I think it's time to head to the mine, which we believe is that way. You step inside the mine and take a deep breath. There's something pleasant about the scent of a dwarven mine. A potpourri of coal dust, smelted ore, rye ale, and broiled meat. Broiled is better than boiled, I have to say. Distinctly different scent from that of a human mine. Let's see what this sign says. There's a lot of sign reading here. Hydraulics and winch control room. Take that. I'll carry it around with me. That's unnecessary. So I have 2 torches. I'll take that one too. Let's see what this is. Aha! Die, roach. So, the game is actually turn-based. I swing, he hits, the game just stops. I click, he swings, we stop. So that's one good thing, that even though it is slow to control, the game is not rushing you to be fast when it's not really letting you be fast. There we go. Oh, target partially hidden by darkness. Whoa, scared you with that light, didn't I? Boom. Well, that helps. So it's very detailed in terms of how different things have effects on the game. Ooh. So yeah, fighting in the dark is not recommended. Carrying this torch around really helps. Still not close enough. Now we got it, okay. Oh boy. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's bottleneck these guys. Oh boy. Here we go. One at a time, fellas. There we go. Just gonna fight it out all the way to the end. Oh, my sword broke! Whoa, buddy. Just punch him. Oh, down he goes. You have died. As I expect you might. The game seems a little harsh, but maybe worth a little bit of commitment to the process. Let's jump ahead and try a later stage. In Eschalon, I was given a save state to see what it looks like further on in the game. And we're back. This time with Zeus, the mercenary, also a fighter, but badass. Okay, clearly. The floor is trapped. Chance of successful disarm, 26%. Nope. Okay, so this is creepy land we're in here. Oh! How did I notice the other one? Ow. I'm not happy about this at all. Sure wish I could click things and walk to them when I click. Wow. So apparently the game is always pretty brutal. And you're just kind of always ill-equipped, because these skeletons are eating me alive. Okay, let's check our inventory. Cure ailment, invisibility, oops. I'm gonna die. I do have 47,000 gold pieces, though. Okay, this game is harder than Dark Souls. Well, that was Eschalon, Book 3. It looks like a game that will give you many, many hours of play and is certain to have an expansive set of lore and quests and a very nostalgic approach to role-playing in the Western RPG, tabletop, D&D sort of vein. The game has been greenlit, and it will be available on February 14th. I do not have a price point for it, however, the previous books are $10 and $15 respectively, so from $15 to $20 would seem reasonable to expect this game to be launched at. That is Eschalon, Book 3 from Basilisk Games. I'm Eddie Inzauto, your editor-in-chief at GamerNode.com, and this has been Quick Play.